Welcome back to another edition of my F1 2017 career mode. You join me for the Circuit of the Americas, the United States Grand Prix, round 17 of this championship season. Things are really hotting up now. We've really been struggling around this circuit though in terms of the quali and the practice pace. So it's going to be a real tricky one. It's a great circuit. That first section is taking the best out of a lot of circuits. It's got them like CNRS's. It leads down into that back straight. We got a really good drag race coming into a good technical section down round to the main straight. So it's not going to favour our car. We're really struggling for the straight line speed and getting the pace out of them slow corners. However, we're going to give it the best opportunity we can. The Ferraris and the Mercs look pretty much untouchable at this track. It's all going to be about trying to beat these Red Bulls coming into the race. Let's have a look at the grid for this Grand Prix. Starting on pole position, we've got Sebastian Vettel joined by his teammate Kimi Räikkönen, the title leader alongside. Then it's row 2, it's the Mercs, Lewis Hamilton and Bottas. Row 3, it's the Red Bull, Ricciardo and Verstappen. Row 4, we've got Ocon and Alonso with a great quali session. And we've got ourselves in P9 where we're not happy about Carlos Sainz P10, and our teammate is in down P13. One big surprise there, you got Romain Grosjean taking an engine penalty at the back of the grid. So let's get into this race. We're going to go different on the strategy. By red lights, so the way we go for the US Grand Prix, it's a fairly tardy start. We're getting swamped by two cars alongside us. Not much room for manoeuvre here, but we're going to go down the inside, deep on the brakes. We're going to try and make up some positions there again. We made up 3 positions, we're up to P6. That's a good start of the race, I must say. So slotting in behind Lewis Hamilton here. As you can see, we're on the soft tyre, the yellow striped tyre. The rest of the cars around us are all super and ultras. So trying to stick with him for this early stage of the Grand Prix is going to be crucial to the long-term prospects in the Grand Prix.
That's a strong start.
Thanks, Jeff.
Well done.
Doing the best we can. Let's have a look at the replay here from the start. See Sebastian got a good start. Kimi not too bad either. Covered his line coming into turn 1. And I think Bottas and Lewis, they just squeezed the Red Bull there. A fairly tidy start. This is a lovely little section here. You get it right. It's a bit like Suzuka. I think they've modelled it on that circuit there. See a bit of scrapping going on at the back. So we need to stay within DRS firing range of Lewis Hamilton. I don't want to really overtake him, but as long as we can stay close to him, that's going to be crucial for this race. And you can see we've got a fast Max Verstappen is that behind us. It's going to be really racy. So the two Ferraris are really battling it out, coming down this back straight on the opening laps. Lewis Hamilton's getting onto the back of a Red Bull there. Danny Ricciardo, as you can see, Lewis Hamilton has set the fastest lap of the race.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
So this is where it's going to be dangerous. We cannot let Lewis get a gap to us. We need DRS just to fend off the guys behind us. So that 3 coming onto the main DRS detection point, the back straight here. We're in firing range. I say firing range, we're in DRS territory. We're not within firing range, we're so far back from him, but just give us a chance to come up, close a bit of space up onto Lewis Hamilton. And he fancies a look up the inside of Danny Rick there. And this is all the time slowing him down, so we're going to dive up the inside. We're going to take that from you. Thank you very much, Lewis. You got a cool nap in there. That's not the way to go, chap. That's going to massively compromise him now. As you can see, already Danny Rick is getting away. So he's too busy looking at the car in front, didn't realise what was going on behind him, and we just lifted up the inside there. Nice and easy as he liked. That exit there, I can never get a nice exit. Always get a bit of a tank slapper going on. Moving on On to lap 5, coming down the back straight. We are closing up to the back of Ricardo. We're going deep on the brake. Ricardo locks the front wheel, and we just slip right up inside there. Easy as you like. Run a bit wide, compromised a bit of the exit speed there. But sure enough, there's not enough space there for Danny Rick to make any inroads on us. Here's another gander at it. Balls out, mate. We're going deep on the brakes. He was way too cautious, mate. You can see a locker brake. He got a bit of the curb there. We get the job done. Doesn't look like a shoey for you today. On to lap 7. The Ferraris are way too up the field there. They have absolutely bolted. We are no man's land. We just got to fend off these guys behind, and then the strategy is going to come towards us. We're going to be on a faster tyre towards the end of the race. So we've really got to make this count for as long as we can, because they're going to come in for fresh tyres. Then they're going to get like the undercut, basically. They're going to be on a fresh tyre. They're going to be super quick, and we're going to be sticking it out on these old set of boots for as long as we can. To be honest, these tyres are feeling pretty good at this stage in the race. However, nowhere near as quick as these boys. Coming on to start lap 8, and Danny Rick, he feels a bit racy. He's got a good exit there. He's going to come up to the outside. We're not going to give him too much space there. We're going to hit the apex, and he's got no space to get round us.
Has just entered the pits. He's in the pit lane.
This will elevate us up another position. Bottas has come in. He's got the ultra softs. I think he's going to exchange. That moves us up into P3 for the time being. And on we go. We're on lap number 11 at the current time. Just about to finish that. And we've still got good company in Daniel Rick. He's not been able to make it stick so far. They're battling behind, which is really helping us. As you can see, they're compromising each other's lap time. Danny Ricky tried to go around the outside, not going to happen there. Then we've got Mercedes trying to dive up the inside of him. And that whole time it's just giving us that little bit of breathing space that we really need. There's Danny trying to follow us through these fast sweeping S's here. We like to take a bit of a wider line there, just for the fact that we don't have that corner grip, you know, where you can really sling it around the corner. We don't have that luxury. But their tyres are going off now. They're going to have to make a pit stop anytime soon. Here's the replay coming up into turn 1. Contact there. Bottas is out on a fresh set of ultra softs, and he wants to get round. He's trying to bully his way past Danny Rick. And Danny Rick's not having any of that. True Aussie grit. Stay up. Oh, Bottas, he's having that. Having it large. Car ahead of us. They've boxed. They've gone onto the soft tyre. He's going to look to go to the end of the race on that now. That's Vettel coming out just behind us. And Kimi, he's long gone. Still to make a stop, I do believe. You can see this is the onboard with Sebastian Vettel. Just seeing the argy-bargy action up ahead of him. Bottas following us. Turn 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, Kimi's made his stop and he's comfortably come out. He has bossed this. He's raced to lose at this point. On to lap 14. We've run a bit wide there, and we've got a Mercedes for company. So not a place to go too wide. Just got so much corner speed with them fresh ultras. As you can see, the contact there is demoted him.
Okay, clear.
And we've got a yellow flag. Something's going on behind us. So what's this yellow flag all about? What's going on? Oh, we've got green flag racing again. Sebastian Vettel is out again. He's had the worst luck this season, and it struck him again. We could really do with the bad luck favouring, or not favouring, shall we say, Kimi Raikkonen, but it's gone Sebastian Vettel way once again. Let's see what's happened. This is on board with Valtteri Bottas. Behind us, he gets up alongside, tries to ram us off the road. He goes the long way around. Sebastian dives up the inside. There's contact between them two. There's a little bit of debris coming off Sebastian's car there. I think that's his end plate off the front right of his car. And coming down into the tight hairpin here. So he looks slow on the apex, and he already looks like he's given up there. It's right on board. He's got good power there. Smashes into the front wheel. He's still got some drive. All looks good here. Now he seems to be easing off.
I lost drive. Let me know what to do. I can limp back.
Charge button on. Charge button on.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Okay, stand by.
So yeah, Sebastian's out. More gremlins in the car. As you can see,
Window is open.
our tyres are completely knackered. We've got our money's worth out of these bad boys. So we're going to pit at the end of lap 16. We're just going to try and keep Valtteri behind us for another lap. We're in a good position. We're behind our title contender. We've got Fernando Alonso out yet again. Poor fella. No wonder he's walking away from the sport with the amount of bad luck he's had over the past few seasons. Really not going his way. So we're really having to conserve fuel for this first sector here, because they're long back straight there. It's really sucking the power. We also have to try to put it up to rich revs just to try to fend off that Mercedes power behind us. So we're going to come in end of lap 16 for our one and only pit stop of the afternoon. We need an efficient stop, please, lads. Get stopped on the money. Set of super softs going on there. And where is it going to bring us out? We've got a few cars streaking through already. They should be stopping for another pit stop, we do hope. Here we come out to a clear track, so we've got to get the hammer down now, because we know Valtteri is going to stop again. And there he is. We managed to get out in front of him. That is crucial in terms of this race. As you can see, he's already up my gearbox. He wants this already. Lewis Hamilton, he is going quick. He's behind us on track. Covering off the inside there, keep it nice and tidy. And we live to fight another day. Coming down the back straight on lap 19. Going to come under attack from Valtteri Bottas, who's going to look to the inside. We don't mind the outside here, because we're going to have the inside into the following corner. And we managed to hold station. So the current order, we've got Kimi Raikkonen, Danny Rick, ourselves, Bottas. Then I think Force India or Lewis behind that. I must say Bottas has been very clean, very fair, having a good old scrap so far. Coming into this last stage of the race here, we've gone wide into turn 1. This is going to give Valtteri an opportunity. We're going to squeeze him a bit wide, be respectful at the same time. Only one of us is going to go through here. Cheers, otherwise just hear the plank there hitting the floor. There we go. We didn't hit our apex there. Valtteri did. There we go, side by side. Valtteri's got the inside line going into this corner. Pushes us out wide into this one. Scraped the floor, but managed to stay ahead. So lap 21, coming down the back straight. We're going to let him go around the outside this time, so we're going to have a heavy braking into the tight corner here. And we're going to squeeze him up onto the curb so he gets a poor exit, poor traction out the corner. Here's an onboard. That was fairly easy under brakes. Enjoying this this battle here. A bit of deja vu, looking similar again. Managed to fend him off yet again.
Caution.
So we've got another retiree by the looks of it coming into the final corner. Here he is just on the outside. Can't quite make out who that was.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Yes, start at lap 24. Again, we've run way too wide there. His tyres are starting to give up the go. And we've got Bottas here for good company. There's been a bit of contact there, I think. I think he just felt a bit of a nudge on the rear of the car. Got a warning.
Gap to car in front is 8.0 seconds.
We're trying to catch up to Danny Ricciardo, but we're not making any inroads on him at this point. Let's have a look, just see what's happened here. So as you can see, we got a poor corner into turn 1. Managed to hold it just through turn 2 to turn 3. Went side by side, and yeah, Bottas never really had the corner there. He stuck his nose in where he wasn't welcome, and it soon got swiped off. Here he comes back on the switchback. Goes to the outside. And just about gets a wheel in there. And they just spun him round. Yeah, he was off balance there because of the change of direction. Only took the slightest bit of momentum change. This is Lewis Hamilton coming up, taking a Force India just behind us. He's clawing his way back into this fight.
Okay, some information on Raikkonen.
Oh,
They have an issue with
come
their
on,
car.
retire,
They're going to be slow.
retire. We need these points, boy. It's typical on the last lap, he encounters a problem. Is he going to be able to bring it home?
This is your final lap of the race.
So all things considered, this has been a successful race, I must say. We didn't expect to finish anywhere near the podium. I was thinking a 5th and 6th would be a good day at the office. However, we've brought it home for another podium position. We are being super consistent in terms of podiums this year, and I'm really happy with that.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the
So
world.
a bit disappointed I didn't catch Daniel Ricciardo. I thought I had the pace in the car. He was on the soft compound tyre, we was on the super soft at the end. I really thought we could have caught him. If we had a bit more juice in the tank, we could have gone all out and really attacked him. But however, we had to take a lot of defensive lines, which really compromised our lap times coming towards the end of that race. However, really good day at the office. Apart from Raikkonen winning, that's not helped us
It's
at
a
all.
good result for Kimi Raikkonen, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's got to be Romain Grosjean. He was in another league for me today. Really impressive.
And now let's take
So
a
it
look
was
at the
Raikkonen,
constructors'
Ricciardo,
standings.
myself, Hamilton,
Ferrari
Perez, Bottas,
extend their
Verstappen,
lead at the top of
Hulkenberg,
the
Massa,
championship.
Van Dorn,
That's it for
Grosjean,
today's
Stroll,
Grand Prix.
Kvyat.
From Ant and I, it's goodbye.
So yeah,
and see you
apologies
again
for the
next time.
contact there, Bottas. And as you can see, he's got another 13 points. So once again, if you liked it, give me a comment, like, share. Tune in for the next final 3 races. We got Mexico, Sao Paulo, and Abu Dhabi remaining. We're hoping for some luck because it's not going our way. But yeah, give me any feedback you got, and then we're going to get straight onto the new game, F1 2018. See you soon.